Okay, y'all ready to take the collar off?
Back in 1993, I talked to some people about could we train a corps of youth to be ambassadors, evangelists for conservation, and that's how the Bob White Brigade got started.
And so let them kind of serve as ambassadors.
More than 25 years ago, Dale Rollins launched the Bob White Brigade with a great idea coupled with a soaring mission statement.
We've given those kids the basic tools to be good critical thinkers about the use of our natural resources and therefore better stewards of our natural resources.
What Dale means by tools are really life skills, like leadership, team building, public speaking, and communication.
You are to come up with a position to present to the City Council.
Before I start, I would like to thank the City Council for giving me this time to state my opinion on whether or not to build this dam.
The wild deer population will lose premier forage, they'll lose forbs and woody browse that they usually eat on.
It would also increase the dwindling population of the bald eagle.
With the 60% loss of animals in the river valley, I don't think the chances were taken.
I'm going to need 3 people to take samples and 1 person is going to deal with the chemicals.
You set the bar high enough and challenge these young people and they will come up to the bar. You know, we've gave them quite a mess to deal with, so they got to be smarter and work harder than we are.
Dale has figured out a way to tap into one of our greatest natural resources, the enthusiasm, energy, and drive of Texas teenagers.
Loud and clear. That transmitter's working, so now that I want you to take one of those birds out of there.
The Bob White Brigade is about leadership development as much as it is about wildlife. And while it is intensive, all of the leadership and public speaking skills that you're developing really just seem like fun.
Fun stuff.
Focusing.
So I'm looking at you, right?
Yeah. Like learning how to talk to professional news reporters.
Why on earth would y'all schedule a fishing event when there's all these dead fish here?
Well, I mean, when we scheduled it 2 or 3 months ago.
Well, what happened?
They got poisoned.
They got poisoned? Somebody's poisoning the fish?
We think it's really an algae.
And so the fish can't breathe. They died.
No comment. Don't you say that.
I met Dale Rollins when I was a sophomore or junior in high school. I went to the 2nd annual Bob White Brigade. They opened up a window to a whole new world, and I really liked it. I mean, we had to get up and give speeches and stuff like that at the Bob White Brigade, and clearly what we do now, I have to get up and talk to people, and I mean, he's impacted so many lives.
If you want to be successful, you can't sit around and do nothing and expect success to come upon you.
And what gives me the greatest personal satisfaction is to watch some of the young people back 10, 15, 20, 25 years ago and see what fine young professionals and fine young people that they are. We've discovered a long time ago what Ponce de Leon could never find, the fountain of youth. And we want to thank you for sharing that energy and helping keep us young. After 26 years, there are times when I think I need to step back. But dadgummit, after I get through with that 5 days, and this is an intensive boot camp of 5 days, I always feel like I'm physically and emotionally exhausted. But then the next morning, I'm supercharged and I'm ready to do it again. And I think that's the way our whole team feels.
Establishing the Texas Brigades would be enough of an accomplishment for any normal person. But anyone who knows Dale knows he's not exactly normal.
I am fairly confident that no human in the history of this planet has uttered the word quail more than Dale Rollins. One of Dale's greatest accomplishments is the creation of the Rolling Plains Quail Research Ranch, which is an incredible facility dedicated to quail research that is funded totally by private philanthropy.
If you look at the national trend of Bob Whites, the trajectory over the last 30 years is like that. If you were in a Cessna 172, you'd be in a world of hurt. Our population in Texas isn't in quite as steep a decline, but it's still declining. And when we conceived the idea of the Rolling Plains Quail Research Ranch back in 2006, 3 or 4 of us said, you know, we can't let this happen in West Texas, what's happened further east of here. Not on our watch. Next week, we hope to burn this unit. That'll be our biggest burn unit of the year. We're entering our 11th year now, and we're interested in anything that affects quail. If we pull on this string, what happens over here? If we do burning, if we do brush management, what happens to the small mammals? All those interrelationships we're trying to monitor so we can become more informed stewards to sustain our heritage of wild quail hunting. Right here, good girl. Good girl, Shaggy. Good girl, looky here, Shaggy, come here. Right here, right here. Drop it, drop, good girl. It's a juvenile male, good shot, Murray.